Hare Krishna. This is Mrinal Ghia for ISKCON in the service of Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj, and the topic is in a Grihasta ashram when trying to strike a balance between material and spiritual life, what should be given more importance? Srila Prabhupada said one time to his disciple, like Grihasta ashram is actually an obligation, and it is like, it has to be performed like properly. Why? Because according to Varnashram system, it's given in Varnashram system like Grihasta ashram is an obligation. And what we have to do is like the maturity of any spiritual person is whatever situation you are in, use the best possible way to serve Krishna. However difficulty, sometimes Grihasta ashram is a troublesome. Like it becomes difficult to render services and to strike a balance, but then too still you should see the best possible way to serve Krishna. Because if you are not doing this, then what? Then you are satisfying your personal demands, trying to be trying to happy your own self, and that becomes a material consideration, that becomes a material life. Like Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, why he descended on this planet? He didn't have anything to do, he has no work, but then to give us an example, to give us a lesson. Like he was descended as a cowherd boy, he was a royal prince. Like Sri Krishna, why he descended on this planet? The Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has no work, he has nothing to do, but then still he descended to give us an example, to teach us a lesson, how to live a life. Like he was a cowherd boy, he was a royal prince, he was a chariot driver in the battlefield, he was into politics, and he was a great philosopher. So, he was not avoiding his duties, he was doing his duties perfectly. So, this is what we have to learn from Sri Krishna, to do your duties properly. And at the same time, we have to see like whatever business in Krishna consciousness we have, we should not ignore, or we should not somehow, like sometimes we feel lazy. No. We should do our duties in Krishna consciousness as a preacher also. That is equally important, and that's the main business. We have to keep reminding ourselves time again, like we are the eternal servant. Do all your duties. That is important, but at the same time we are eternal servant. We have to go back home, back to Godhead. Keep reminding yourself. Like the Varnashram system. What is this Varnashram system? It's arranged by Lord Krishna. Why? To deliver the fallen soul so that they can go back home, back to Godhead. Arjuna, he was doing his duties properly in a battlefield, not for some material gain like family, friends, or say professional integration. No, he was not doing all these things for himself. He was doing to render or satisfy Krishna. That was his main goal. We can also do all our duties very nicely, all our duties, and we can render service to Krishna by thinking that Krishna had given us these duties and we have to do our duties properly. So simple, like there is nothing as like material. Srila Prabhupada said everything belongs to Krishna. We just have to come in that consciousness. We have to remind ourselves. We have to, for that, of course, we have to do reading. Books is very important. We have to chant the rounds. This will help us. Srila Prabhupada said like if you chant 16 rounds then you are with Krishna and do all your duties then. And Srila Prabhupada said like it doesn't take much time. He had actually simplified the whole thing for us. He knows like we are the Grihastas, we are in like living in that life, Grihasta ashram. Srila Prabhupada has made it everything very easy. We just have to follow his instruction and become successful in our life. We have to keep in our mind the goals, like we have to perfect in our life. And simply by rendering services to Krishna, we can actually perfect our life. Simply by being in householder's life also, it's all Krishna consciousness, as I said earlier also, it's not a dull process. It is for everyone. Everyone can practice wherever they are, because it actually, Krishna consciousness is all about time, place and circumstances. So just you have to make an effort, and like it's not difficult to carry on the Krishna conscious duties properly. So with this, I really wish everyone to be happy Krishna conscious life and go back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna.